Kush's movie review.
Welcome to this YouTube channel exclusive Kush's movie reviews. We continue to work through all 10 best movie nominations for the Oscars. This edition is, I have to read this, The Banshees of Inisherin. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
You are
Inisherin?
pronouncing that correctly, sir. You probably more correctly than I've been, since it's geographically closer to you, both where you are now and where you grew up then. Um, this is the islands of Inisherin in Ireland? Question
Ireland,
mark.
indeed. Yes. Well, I don't know, but Ireland is close to where I was born, correct?
Close to where you were born, closer than California. So,
Yes.
uh, the Banshees of Inisherin. I've been making a joke on the microdose. I don't know why this feels like this should have been in Japan. I don't know what it is about Inisherin that makes me feel like this is a Japanese movie,
Like
but it
samurai
is not.
swords, you
It
need to be
is, yeah, right, right. Not the case. This is an Irish movie.
one
It
out of five.
is directed and written by Mr. Martin McDonagh. I don't know what else he's done, at least as of this recording. I'm sure I've seen other things of his work, but whatever. It is starring Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, Kerry Condon, Barry Keoghan. All of them are nominated for an Academy Award this year. There are nine nominations for this film. We're not going to get into them all, but they do contain the best picture, the best director, the best adapted screenplay, the best actor, the best supporting actor, two best supporting actors, and a best supporting actress, and along with, I think there's some editing and blah 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 blah.
I
However,
will say, I'll cut in before you continue on, just to give you a quick heads up.
cut in.
Martin McDonagh,
Break it down.
he's directing history. His first
Oh,
ever directorial outlet was In
never mind.
Bruges.
In Bruges. I know that name, but I also think it's just a town, right?
Yes, it is. But In Bruges, also starring Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson.
Not surprising. The directors like to work with their cast members, and the cast members like to work with the directors, and yeah, it's a team effort. I get it. So, um, I had not heard of this movie before the Best Picture nominations were announced. I didn't know what this thing was. I was able to thankfully find it on the HBO Max, and I think as of this recording, it is still there. Um, a friend of mine who I once upon a time lost touch with, and then enough time passed and we made amends. But out of the blue, just texted me one day, like, "Hey, yo, saw the Banshees of Inisherin, thought about you, love you, homie." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Now I have
Okay,
to see
I
this
love you
movie.
too. I must check this out now. So I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm Colin Farrell, but I can't be Brendan Gleeson, and I refuse to be Barry Keoghan because one, I wasn't molested, and two, I've never mutilated my body to the point where I'm literally just throwing my severed fingers at your fucking house, Mike Fish, because I'm mad at you and trying to make a point. And that happens a lot in this goddamn movie to the point where it's like, I know this is from a different time. There's a
How
war
many
happening
fingers
in the
has he got?
background. He Spoiler alert for everyone who hasn't seen the Banshees of Inisherin. We 3 days before the best pictures are announced, this dude just goes like, "If you don't fucking leave me alone, Colin Farrell, I'm gonna fucking cut off my finger and I'm gonna fucking throw it at you." And this is like, I think this is before World War One, even, man. Like, this is before another time. And guy, by the way, again, it's Ireland, but it's on a separate island entirely. Like, they're there's a war happening in the background, but they're well away from it, and doesn't seem to doesn't seem to have any trajectory going forward to meeting them. But sure enough, this is a war happening in Ireland. Anyway, homeboy at one point cuts his finger off. throws it at his man's door, and like, dude, why did you just throw your finger at me? He's like, I told you I was going to do that. If you didn't leave me alone, I did that, and you're still here. What? You come back again? I'm going to cut off the rest of these goddamn fingers and throw them at you. And guess what? Circumstances happen because it's a goddamn tiny little island, and sure enough, this dude cuts off all of his fingers and just starts chucking them at the goddamn house. And then a feud happens. A blood feud emerges from this Meg Fish.
If you
I
don't
don't
leave me
want to
alone, I'm
spoil.
gonna throw a toe at you next.
Colin Farrell has to stop that from even getting to that point. But I wouldn't have been surprised at this point if he did do that. So the Banshees of Inisherin, 1 hour 54 minutes. It is because of body mutilation, a hard R. Otherwise, this is a very tame movie. Again, nominated for Best Picture, nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay, nominated for Best Director, Best Actor, 2 Best Supporting Actors, and 1 Best Supporting Actress, as well as a few others. I gave this a 3 out of 5. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It's what it is. But Banshees of Inisherin, 3 out of 5 for this weekend's 95th Academy Awards. I don't see this taking the Best Picture.
No, but they always have to throw in like some artsy fartsy bits just to kind of make up the numbers.
I think this was like as close as they were comfortable being an international picture. Like, we can't have RRR in here. That thing is too wild. So let's get the Banshees of Inisherin in here. It sounds Japanese.
It's Irish? Fuck. Whatever.
Mike Fish, as someone from Europe, why do I think this is a Japanese film every time? Like, I can't, I'm not making a joke. I literally keep, I keep getting treated like, why isn't this movie about like Japanese samurai? Like the Banshees of Inisherin. This doesn't sound Celtic. This doesn't sound Irish. This doesn't sound European. What do I not know?
I don't know. But all I know, the fact is that
Oh,
Inisherin is a fake island that doesn't exist.
it's a fake island. Oh,
Doesn't
Jesus
exist.
Christ. Okay.
So I don't know where they filmed it, but
In Ireland, most likely.
oh yeah, I got that, but yeah, because I just pulled up the war itself. So it's set in 1923. So it's at the tail end of the Irish Civil War.
Yeah.
And it even says it on a fictional Irish island of Inisherin.
Oh, fictional. Oh, geez. See, I should have done my due diligence, and I thought I did, but I guess I didn't.
So they've made up of an island and they've named it something that sounds Japanese. Like, what the fuck?
It sounds very Japanese. I don't think they meant it to sound Japanese. Like, that would be
Banshees
super.
of Inisherin sounds like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Ooh. I would like
And
to
for
see Quentin
some
Tarantino's
reason,
Banshees of Inisherin.
and some reason, Uma Thurman's in it. Like, why is
For
she in
sure.
Japan?
She's a banshee. She's one of the banshees.
And Inisherin is like the head honcho who's like 200 years old, but alive still somehow.
Sure, Squad, am I alone on this one? Like, Banshees of Inisherin. Sounds like a Japanese thing, right?
Sounds like a
I can't be
samurai
alone on this.
version of Charlie's Angels.
Ooh. Damn, Mike Fish. Why are you coming up with all the sexy on this review, dude? Like, that's not your place. That's my place. But okay. Okay. Yeah, man.
I mean, we can make
I'm
this
digging
super
it.
sexy. I can get my
Like,
titties out.
shit, man.
Been working
It's
out.
positive, it's positive. You keep your titties in place. You keep your titties in place, sir. But
So
yeah.
so Banshees of Inisherin, spoiler alert, Kush is not going to win an Oscar, or this Oscar at least.
3 out of 5. Not unenjoyable. Like, Triangle of Sadness. I'm still just like, why is this a best picture? I get why people are saying like this might be the best movie of the year, but yeah. Oh my god, Triangle of Sadness is the biggest piece of shit I've seen, and that shouldn't have any effect on this review.
Anyways, check it out. So as of right now, we believe it's still on HBO Max. So if you do want to check it out, you can. However, if you are watching this in the year 2027, it might still be on there, but who knows? So don't judge. Don't. I don't want to see some emails in 2027 saying you told me it was on HBO Max, but it's on
Google in 2023 is pretty good about saying, like, where can I watch this? It's in a theater. Oh no, it's on HBO Max. Nope, it's on YouTube Plus. It's on Apple Plus. It's on Netflix.
Although, if you are listening to this in 2027, just assume it's on Elon Musk TV. It's on, because obviously he controls everything at this point, as we're all aware. And we're now living in space.
Probably not. But well, if we're living in space, yeah, the world is gone. Very disappointing. No one's listening to this if the world is gone.
Oh, do you remember that meteorite in 2026? That shit was crazy.
I remember a blinding look, just white flash of light, and then I don't remember anything else after that.
And then, and then we all woke up.
I felt
in that spaceship.
I felt warm. I felt cold, and then I don't remember anything else.
Crazy stuff. Anyway, Banshees of Inisherin, 3 out of 5. Not winning jack shit. Appreciate you stopping by and watching this YouTube exclusive Kush's movie review. If you haven't checked them out already, but at this point, there will be all 10 involved. So if this is the first one you're watching, check out all 9 and then make your own mind up. And then watch on Sunday for the Oscars where we're all like, what's that one? Ugh.
Oscars so 95. Oh my God.
Oscars so what? Who's actually hosting the Oscars this year?
Jimmy Kimmel this year.
Oh, well, that'll help. That'll help that.
For his 3rd time. Jesus. He's a funny dude. He's a funny host.
Funny dude. But
I've enjoyed his other 2 Oscars. Yeah. Times are weird now, though. I've got an opinion about Jimmy Kimmel doing this. So, anyways.
Well, we'll save that for Waffle Box. Wait, we're in the time 89? Space continuing. Yeah, 89. Their post-Oscars edition. Enjoywafflebox.com. But thanks for checking us out. See you the next time we see you.
That's all, folks.